Hi guys, I just wanted to kind of review a few things. For this page right here, two of the questions, number two and number four, ask you to kind of reflect upon pictures. So I've put together a PowerPoint for you to use in lieu of the blacked out photocopy images it's asking you to refer to, because obviously that sucks that it didn't work out when we photocopied it. So I apologize for that. That PowerPoint will also have Prime Minister Harper's apology video and a few other videos and some links to help you out for some further knowledge because we're asking you to respond and it'd be nice if you guys could see more ideas and more points of view. So I put that in the PowerPoint as well. It's in your OneDrive. Check it out. If you can't get to your OneDrive or you don't know where it is or whatever, email me and I will help you out. These are opinion questions, but you need to back up your opinion with facts. That's history. If you can state clearly what you believe and then tell me with some good, strong factual evidence why you believe that, then that's an awesome answer, right? History is not black and white. It's about interpreting the facts that we have at the time. All right. So think about the residential schools. Think about what happened there. Think about the purpose of them, and then tell me how you feel genuinely. If you, whatever how you however you feel, just back it up with some good, strong facts, and that's a great answer. Again, for the pictures, I put them in a PowerPoint for you to look at and reflect upon. Number three is we're talking about the reserve land. Now, remember, the whole point of taking the land was mainly to make sure that we being the Canadian government, could put white European settlers on these lands and to make them farm, right? So they want to take all this great farmland and give it to Europeans coming to Canada to entice Europeans to come to Canada, right? There's a pull factor we're going to talk about later. And when doing so, the Canadian government isn't going to give good farmland to be used for reserves, right? The whole point was to take that land and give it to farmers, not take that land and then let the Indigenous people farm it. That wasn't the goal of the program or of the policy. And another thing is that the reserves are in northern, where maybe the growing season isn't quite as long as it is here near the American border, where we're a little farther south. So think about the type of farmland that was given. Could you actually farm off this? Did Indigenous peoples farm as their way of life? So that's another thing. All right. One or two sentences just explaining why you think maybe the First Nations people are giving reserves way up north instead of maybe right here in Winnipeg, right? Why didn't they give them Winnipeg's land? If you want to think about it that way. And again, the pictures will be in your PowerPoint. Now, I quickly want to just talk about this. Immigration and emigration. Immigration is the act of moving into a new country. So my family immigrated to Canada like 120 years ago or whatever. Emigrate is when you leave a country. So my great-great-grandparents left England and Scotland and those kind of places. So they emigrated from. You immigrate to, you emigrate from. Push-pull factors are kind of cool. And we're going to look at it as like school. Like, why would you join a school or why would you leave a school? Now, a push factor for a country might be that country's experiencing violence, right? I want to leave that country because it's scary. It's violent. I want to leave that country because there's no jobs. I want to leave that country because my religion or my orientation or my race is not accepted socially there. Like I'm experiencing racism or sexism or whatever it might be. Okay, you're experiencing something negative. And a pull factor is like the positives is the place you might go. So if I'm experiencing violence somewhere, I want to move to Canada because I'm not going to experience violence. I want to move to Canada because I might get a better Canada, for good reasons. So the pull factors are the positives. So think about it in your school, right? If another school had a free lunch, you might be wanting to go there. And if our school had a really bad bully, well, tell me about that bully. I'll take care of that. But you'd want to leave maybe because you're not happy there. Okay. And so just kind of go through this. These are kind of interesting. You like the sports team in the city? Hey, Detroit. I'm a Red Wings fan. Maybe I get pulled there.